Hey everyone, and welcome to Multiverse Media, the channel that covers all things geek culture. I'm Asher Friedberg, and today I will be discussing the potential of the Midnight Sons appearing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Before we begin, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share to help our channel grow. In the comics, the Midnight Sons is a superhero team consisting of more supernatural characters, but not exclusively. Most iterations of this team consist of a combination of supernatural and street-level characters. The Marvel Cinematic Universe currently consists, or will soon consist of many members of this team, and I think it's very possible, if not inevitable, that we will soon see this team brought into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Kevin Feige shared a while back that the Marvel Cinematic Universe will be moving into a supernatural territory, with not only a focus on both Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange in Phase 4, but the announcement that the character Blade will be receiving his own Marvel Studios solo film. With all of these announcements alluding to a Midnight Sons project, let's talk about who our MCU Midnight Sons might be. First, who I expect to lead this team of Midnight Sons, Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange has proven himself capable of leadership roles, given he has both taken over for the Sorcerer Supreme, as well as his roles in both Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. Doctor Strange has also shown himself to not be afraid to work with street-level characters, as he will be appearing in Spider-Man No Way Home. Doctor Strange will next appear in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, alongside another potential member of the Midnight Sons, the Scarlet Witch. While not a member of the Midnight Sons in the comics, with Wanda's ties to the supernatural and her upcoming team-up or versus with Doctor Strange, the Scarlet Witch would make a great addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Midnight Sons. Seeing her read from the Darkhold in the post-credit scene of WandaVision gave me big Midnight Sons energy. There's actually another member of the Midnight Sons coming to the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Phase 4, and that's Moon Knight. As you likely know, Oscar Isaac is set to star as Moon Knight in the self-titled Disney Plus series. In the comics, Moon Knight is a staple member of the Midnight Sons, acting as a bridge between the supernatural characters of the team and the street-level characters. Mark Spector, believing himself to be possessed by the spirit of Khonshu, fights crime as Moon Knight. This character's introduction is another huge hint at the introduction of the Midnight Sons. As I mentioned earlier, Blade is heading to the MCU, being played by Mahershala Ali. While this film is on the way, we don't actually have a release date for it, and it could theoretically be a Phase 5 project. But I'm willing to bet that a potential Midnight Sons project wouldn't be on the docket until at least Phase 5, so that timing would be great. Blade, leaning more supernatural than street level, is the Daywalker and a hunter of vampires. This character is also a staple of the Midnight Sons, and I imagine would be featured on the MCU's version of the team. While these four themselves would make a fairly powerful team of Midnight Sons, there are other characters we could see join the team, assuming they ever join the MCU. First, we'll start with the Netflix Marvel characters that are members of the Midnight Sons in the comics. These characters we are focusing on will be Iron Fist and Punisher. While many characters have helped the Midnight Sons, Iron Fist and Punisher have been mainstays on the team for the most part. Now that the rights of these characters have returned to Disney, these are potential characters we could see join the team. Next, another staple member of the Midnight Sons, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze, has yet to be introduced in the main Marvel Cinematic Universe, but did make appearances in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. series. Rumor has it that Ghost Rider is set to appear in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, so we could see a small Midnight Sons team form in that film. Another character that would be completely new to the Marvel Cinematic Universe would be Elsa Bloodstone. In the comics, Bloodstone is a monster hunter and works with many supernatural characters, and is another mainstay member of the Midnight Sons. The final character I'm going to discuss for the MCU's potential Midnight Sons will be Morbius. This one is a little tricky, as we don't quite know if Morbius is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe or not. We did see him interact with Vulture in the trailer for his solo film, but we really don't know what is going on yet. We do know that as of now, Disney and Sony are playing nice, so hopefully that means that Morbius could cross over from the SPUMC to the main MCU. If that's the case, we would have an amazingly stacked and comic-accurate team of Midnight Sons. That's just about all the characters I think are a real possibility to be introduced in the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Midnight Sons. There's plenty more characters that could be introduced, but given what we have now, this is my predicted roster. Tell me in the comments, what would your Midnight Sons team look like? Thank you all for watching, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and share, and also be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you all again, and I'll see you all next time.